or I was at the verge of getting expelled from school. Though I did not get to that stage, but I was a step to packing my loads and going back to Nigeria. So guys, in today's video, I want to share with you guys my first experience facing an examination committee. Now imagine what it would feel like. Back in Nigeria, I was a Unilag and I was a first class student in Unilag. Oh my god, first class. So I left my first class, I came to Russia, and I was almost expelled. I was almost asked to pack my loads, carry my bag, take the nearest flight and go back to Nigeria. Well, so this was my first time, facing an examination committee, and I was so scared. I was scared for my life, man, because based on what people have been saying about facing a committee, oh my god, I was so scared. Now, what took me to the committee? So I was supposed to write a project in my last semester, and no, it was my first time doing a coursework. It's called coursework, yeah. And I thought it was the normal kind of project. Now you go online, search for information, copy and paste and submit. That was what I did as a novice. So when I submitted the work to my course supervisor, the coursework supervisor, she rejected it the first time. And this particular coursework, if you don't pass it, you can't write a particular exam. You understand? So she rejected the coursework, and as a result, I wasn't allowed to write the exam. Remember, I told you, if you see my video where I talked about examination in Russia, you can check the card up there, go and watch it. You realize that in Russia, when you fail your first exam, you'll be given like 2 or 3 chances to rewrite the exam. Yeah, so I wasn't allowed to write the exam, and I was asked to come for plagiarism, that is repeating of exam. So, and if I don't pass this coursework, I won't be allowed to write the plagiarism, like the repeat exam. So I rewrote the coursework, I submitted, she rejected it too, on the ground that it was plagiarized. Good. Now my course-mates, my friends, other blacks, engaged somebody to help them write their coursework, and they submitted. Their course supervisor accepted their coursework. So I engaged the same person to help me write mine. She did. I submitted it. My course supervisor rejected it again. Is it only me? Why is she doing that to me? I was so frustrated, guy. I was like, why is she doing this to me? Like, why? Because I don't know what I would do again. Like, the girls seem to be professional, like, So I took the work back to the guy, said, see, this work was rejected. She I don't know what she did, but she edited the work. I submitted again, and it was also rejected. I sent back to her, she edited, I submitted again, it was rejected. Like 4 good times. The course supervisor was very angry. She was like, if you keep sending me a copied work from the internet, I will keep marking you bad. I was like, what should I do? That's okay. I engaged somebody else. She refunded my money back to me, and I engaged somebody else. This person. This guy. In fact, both of them, they just went to the internet, copied the work verbatim and pasted, not changing of anything. Can you imagine? And they were paid. Nonsense. They did nonsense work. So I submitted the one or the other guy did for me, the woman said, "What is this? This boy? Are you not getting the instruction I'm giving to you?" So the time for the research came, the repeated exam came, I wasn't allowed to write. And I was now asked to come for commissia. Commissia is examination committee. God. Why would I go for commissia? Why would I face a committee? Because of coursework. Hey, like throughout those periods, I was so frustrated. I was like, man, it was a very hard time. Then before the commission now, I did the work. I had to edit it myself. I paraphrased some words, and submitted it to the woman. She still rejected it. And commission was close by. Then she now corrected some things, and she said I should come to her office so that she will show me. So that we'll do the correction together. I went to her office and we did it together. She showed me what I was supposed to correct, and so she said I should go back and all the plagiarized part of the work I should go and paraphrase them, and so I came back home. It was on a Friday. Throughout that Friday I did not sleep at all. Then I woke up on Saturday morning to continue the work. Something happened. Guess what? While I was doing the work, I was almost done, 72 pages. I was almost done with the work. Then a lot of files were opened on my Microsoft Word, so I wanted to close a particular work. God, I didn't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it, and I closed that particular work I was working on. The particular document I was working on was what I closed, and they asked me, "Do you want to save?" I said, "No, I don't want to save." The work was gone. Everything was gone. Hey! For the first time in a long time, I cried like a baby. Hey! Frustration was so much. I cried. I'm not joking. When I was crying, I was since I'll record myself so that I'll post this, so you guys should know that I was serious. Man, I cried. I was so frustrated. I'm where would I start from? Everything I've done is, man, that frustration of starting from beginning, and I've not even had time to study for the exam. I've not had time to even go through the coursework. I was frustrated. I cried. And the good part of it was that my roommates were not around, so I had the room all to myself. I was able to express my feelings, express my emotions, cry out everything, because it was too much. Hey, something that I did not sleep at last night to do. I woke up this morning, I not brush my teeth, and I've not had my bath. I not eat. I was just there to finish that thing. Then the other thing was not like that. Hey, I cried though. So what would I have done? I had to start from the beginning. So I started from the beginning to do the work. Then I finished it. I checked the plagiarism. It was 75% original. Then guess what? When I submitted to the woman, the thing was giving me 44% original. I told her that was a secret business. So then on Monday, I wasn't prepared for the exam. I wasn't prepared for the coursework because I was supposed to face commissia, committee for both the coursework and the examination. You get? So I was not prepared for any. I didn't know what I was going to do. The initial idea I had was that the committee, you would have 4 or 5 teachers sit down on the table, and you as a student will sit down before them, and they'll be firing you questions, asking you different kind of questions that comes to their mind. That was what I thought it was. But actually, that is what it is, actually. But I don't know how God made it so possible for me. I was so lucky. When it was time for the committee, the exam, the woman asked us to come to our staff room. Myself, my roommates, and some other students, we are supposed to have the committee. So it was in our staff room. Then she asked us to pick a bullet. Check the video, I explained the examination, like what a bullet is. A bullet is like a question paper. She asked us to pick different question papers, then and asked us to kind of sit down in the staff room. And you know what? Hey, the teachers asked us that we can use our phone. They were like, use your phone, use your phone, use your phone. Eh? I'm like, is this how committee used to be? Eh? So they asked us to use our phone. Man, I was happy because I was not prepared. I was very happy. Well, we used our phone. Then guess what happened? Whilst we are using our phone, the dean of the department now came in. There was this particular, the first guy you saw, oh my god, the guy's phone was on his leg, he was writing on, but me, my phone was on my table. So he now asked the guy, like, what are you doing with that phone? The guy didn't talk. He now said, is this a test you're writing or an examination? The teacher there said examination. That's like, give me that phone. He took the guy's phone, took the guy's paper, signed on it and said malpractice, and asked the guy to leave. Hey! As he was doing that, guy, I just used my book and cover my phone. Like me and other guys, we use our book and cover our phones. Like these teachers that asked us to use phone pretended, like they acted like they were not the one that asked us to use phone. Can you imagine? Like they were just so pretending, like, hey. So the man checked other people's table, checked my own, check on that because he thought we'd be using our phone. That he don't see any phone. He left. So when he left, he just asked us to bring out our phone again. So we brought out the phone now. Like we use the phone. Like so. Last I passed the committee exam. Man, I was very happy because that is just done and dusted. Though one thing about going for commissia is that you won't get a good grade. You can never get a good grade in commissia because the teacher will feel that this person doesn't know what they are doing. They'll just give you like 3. Just take, don't kill me. So they'll give you 3. 3 is, you know, if you check the examination again, I told you guys we have like 5. The grading system 1 to 5. So 1 is fail, 2 is fail, 3 is pass, 4 is B, while 5 is A. So she gave me 3. She gave all of us 3, and not even all of us passed. It was just like we are like 7, then 3 of us passed. The 4 of them did not pass. They need to come back again to write the exam. So man, like, I just thank God that thing is done and dusted, because I don't know how I would start coming back or start going back to Nigeria or something like that. So I was happy that I'm done with that course for good, like for life. I'm done with it. Then one thing about committee is that, man, it depends. Committee is scary. Like I would not advise to go for committee. If you are someone who wants to graduate with a first class, then don't have anything to do with committee at all. Just with all your life, avoid committee with all your life, because committee would reduce your chances. Like I talked about requirements for first class for a diploma in my former video. Check the card up there and watch it. So if you want to be a first class student, avoid committee with all your life. Though there are some people that they don't go for exams. I know someone who doesn't go for exam. He only goes for committee and he passes. So man, it depends on what you want and what you want to achieve. So this was my experience, my first experience with committee. Though I know some guys that have experienced committee before, and they're like, during their time that a committee was set up, like 4 teachers, they are seated and they are being asked different kind of questions, you know, the ones they're prepared for and the ones they're not prepared for. But I guess I was just lucky to be asked, like, you know, to be treated that way. So man, this was my experience. I hope you enjoyed watching and listening to me. So please like this video, subscribe, comment and share. I love you guys so much. Bye.